Hello, 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 everyone! Alright, I hope this is going to work. I was running into a whole bunch of technical problems before the show started, but hopefully we'll be fine, and one of them seems to be that my camera is slid over. There we are! Hello, everyone! It's another Monday, which means it's time for my online open mic. I have got wires hanging from places I don't normally have wires, but hopefully we'll be able to get through this. Let's just say I definitely need a bit of a drink. Got myself a nice little martini. I always try to come prepared to these sorts of things, but I also, even in my everyday life, I try to be as prepared as possible. I got a bit wet. I spilled some of my martini. This is my wallet here. And I have a whole bunch of things that I keep prepared inside my wallet. For instance, here I've got, so of course you got to have your driver's license, your vaccination card, if you're fortunate enough to have that, debit card, things like that. I also have here a one of these little things. I don't know if you've ever seen one of these before. This is one of these wallet tools. They're really nice because it's got like a little saw blade and things on it and bottle openers. But one of the other really nifty things that I like to keep stashed inside my wallet is right over here. You'll notice there is a zippered compartment. Yes, inside the zippered compartment inside my wallet, I always keep. Come on, you kind of get stuck in there sometimes. And then a little bottle of Highland Park 18, just to kind of be safe there. That's one of the things that I keep. Haven't had to open it just yet. Don't ask me how it goes back inside. Haven't figured that part out yet. One-time use only. There we go. Hold on 1 second. I'm checking to make sure that no one's telling me your audio isn't working. Nope. Apparently the audio is working. Can everyone hear me? Hopefully everyone can hear me. I am connected to all sorts of weird things today. But we're going to keep it high and tight, short and sweet. We're trying a slightly new hour to see if that brings in a different sort of audience. I know I've got mates who don't get off of work until a bit later on in the day, so I'm hoping this will help with some of my friends be able to come and perform. Well, we've got a fantastic guest for you all today, who is coming to us all the way from Vancouver, a magician by the name of Yusik. Let me see if we can hear Yusik. I'm going to add you, and Yusik, give me a thumbs up if you're all ready. We're going to try this. Hey, Yusik. Yes, I can hear you. Huzzah!
Great.
Excellent. All right, Yusik, what have you got for us today?
Just a few things, you know.
Right.
Yeah, a bit of a story, a bit of a a prediction, a few things here and there, so you'll see how it goes.
Excellent. All right. Do you need any help for this one, or are you all set?
Actually, yeah, if I could get some help, it doesn't matter whether they are in the comments or live, it doesn't matter, So
Okay, let's see here. We will try to get someone to help you out. Let me see here if I can get someone to jump on in. Yeah, let's see if we can get some help in the comments. There's a few people watching, so we'll see if we can get some help in the comments. All right, excellent. Go ahead and take it away. Let's see if this works. I'm going to sit off here just in case I need to jump in and say something.
Yeah, sure. Okay, well, for this first part, we don't have to really do anything. This is kind of a bet. This is something that happens in Vegas, or something that they bet with 3 cards. But we're going to do which is with 2 cards. Now, I'm going to change the view a bit. Hopefully this... Let's see. Okay, that's a little... No. Hopefully you can still see those, yeah. Okay, I'll come a little
Yep.
closer, and we're going to do a bet where you have to find the queen, or in this case, you have to find the ace, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so watch very carefully. I'll put the ace right there. Now you got to try to find the ace. That's the thing.
Just to let you know, the light's a little bit bright, so it's kind of washing out the cards. Heads
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Let me see. Let me see if I can. Oh,
Oh, that's much better. Look at that.
better. Okay, we'll do it there. So maybe that was a little distracting. Anyone remember? This is a test run. Everyone remember where the ace is? And if I was to say this one, you'd be right. And see, look how, and that's how they entice you. They show you how easy that is, right? So now they do another test run, and they show you here's the ace of hearts, ace of spades. You always have to keep your eye on the ace of spades, though. So we have two cards. Turn this over right there, and get the ace of hearts, and I will place here. Okay, anyone know which one is the ace of spades?
The one on the right, our right. So
This
I
one?
guess that would be your left. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ace of spades.
and you'll be right. So we see
Okay.
they show you how easy that is. So you know what? Let's put our money down, and this is where the money comes in. So again, this time will be a little bit more tricky. You have the ace of spades right here.
Can you
Watch
tilt the
carefully.
camera up just a tiny bit? Because your hands
Okay.
are starting to leave the frame just a wee bit. Perfect. There you go. Brilliant.
Okay, yeah, great. So there, I'll go this. So do a little bit of this, and then now I know. Remember, the money comes in. So where is the ace of spades?
Ace of spades should still be on our right, which is your left.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. And apparently no. See?
Wait a minute.
So whoever plays this game owes me a little bit of money, so that's how it goes.
Okay, well, it's a good thing I got my wallet out. You can have my money. You just can't have my scotch. That's
Yeah.
all.
But anyways, there's actually a reason why I did that little sneaky little trick. I'm going to go back to surface camera front. Okay, because it actually involves a bit of a story. Inside this wallet is a bit of a story. It's not a book, it's a wallet, but it kind of opens up like a book. If this was a book, I would open it up and say, well, this would be the title page, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it says, the survivor is.
Yeah.
Now, who is the survivor? Well, the survivor is actually one of these four people. These are actually four most famous killers in the movies. I'm going to go a little closer and you can see them. This one, if you can't see, that's John Travolta's character from Pulp Fiction.
Yes,
He played
yes, it is.
Vincent Vega. Okay, and this guy is, you see that's Robert De Niro's character, Taxi Driver. He played Travis Bickle. And this guy, it's from the movie Reservoir Dogs. If you look carefully, this character, he played Mr. Blonde. That's in Reservoir Dogs. And finally, Al Pacino, who played Tony Montana in Scarface.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm going to just spread these all out. I'll put it out right here. Now imagine these guys are playing a high stakes game in a casino, betting all their money, and someone did a similar card trick through one I just did. So one of them accused one of them of cheating, and they get into a huge, ugly argument. And between these four killers, an argument between them won't end well. So each one of them pull out the guns, attack each other, and you hear three shots, bang, bang, bang. And in the end, three of these guys are dead, and only one of them is a survivor. Now, this is the thing. I know who the survivor is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll give you a hint. It is the owner of this lucky poker chip.
Okay.
So one of you or someone in the comments, it's a free choice. If you were here live, I would ask you to give this poker chip to one of these four people. It is completely your choice. And whoever the survivor is, give them the poker chip. So, again, I'll go through it again. It is Tony Montana from Scarface, Mr. Blonde from Reservoir Dogs, the Taxi Driver, or Vincent Vega from Pulp Fiction. So, anyone in the comments wants to do that, I'll hold the poker chip. Whoever you say, it's a free choice. I will give the poker chip to you.
All right. Yeah, someone who is watching. I know we've got Victoria out there. It looks like Brianna's watching. Just pick one of those characters, one of those movies, and that's who will get the lucky poker chip. Otherwise, I'm going to literally flip a coin over here, or I've got a die. I could also just roll a die,
Yeah.
if need be. If someone doesn't say anything in a bit, I've got a giant die here. I'm gonna give it a couple seconds. If not, I think what we'll do. Tell you what. How about this? I'll roll the die, and what we'll do is we'll count from left to right.
Okay.
Just however number, and then if we reach something that's higher than 4, then you just double back and go over again. So we'll do that.
Okay.
So I've got all this. So whatever number is going to be up, I'm just going to take this, toss, and catch. Whatever number is face up. 6. 6 is the number there. So go ahead and count from the left and go. From your
Where should I start from? It's your choice. Should I start from here or from here? It's your choice.
Start from my left, so that'll be your right.
From here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So count.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then what?
Then we go back to the beginning again. Yeah.
I hear?
Yeah. So that'll be 5 and then 6. Yeah.
5 and then 6?
Perfect. Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, are you okay with this one then? It's up to you. It's your choice.
Who is that?
You see, it's
Mr. Blonde. Yeah, absolutely.
You okay?
For me. Yeah.
Great. So, again, it's a free choice. Roll the dice. You could have picked any one of these. You could have ended up with any one of these people. You could have ended up, seriously, it's fair, you could have ended up with Scarface. You could have ended up with the taxi driver.
Yeah.
You could have ended up with Vincent Vega. But it's fate that you ended up with Mr. Blonde. Now, you remember what I said at the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
The survivor is the owner of this lucky poker chip, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's been in my hand the whole time. And it's fate that you picked Mr. Blonde, because I turn this over.
Hey!
So, good choice. And thank you very much. And what I'll do, I can just end with one more little thing here.
Sure.
It's another Vegas trick. You'll probably notice I have, hold on, I think we can turn on the lights here. It should be okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Yep.
Yeah, that looks great.
Something here. I have this little card that has the instructions for this card trick. It's a very simple card trick, but see, all different.
Mm-hmm.
And this time, what I'm going to do is I'm going to deal them face down one at a time, so you can see that they're all different, right?
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do, I keep dealing with them until you say stop. You can say stop anytime. It's your choice.
Okay.
Don't let me influence you.
Stop.
Oh, okay. Is that fine right there? Or?
Yeah, right there.
Okay. So the very last card you stopped at right here, the 2 of spades.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do this now. As I said, I have these instructions that have been here the whole time. I just have them here. Nothing else in there. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So let's go over this together. Deal the cards one at a time into a face-up pile, and have your spectator stop at any card, and ensure your spectator has a totally free choice of any card. Now, I hope I didn't make you stop at the 2 of spades. You could have stopped at this one, or this one, or this one, or this one, or, well, this one, and so forth. Okay. Ensure your spectator has a total free choice of any card. PTO stands for please turn over. And I'll say it right now. Remember, this is the one. If you have followed these instructions correctly, your spectator will stop on the spades. And you'll now receive your thunderous applause. So.
Woo! Yeah, there we go.
Sure, thank you very much. That's my time.
You're very welcome. Hey, everyone, that is USIC. If you want to learn more about USIC, let's see, I've got a little card for you here somewhere. Yeah, you can find him at the Korean Canuck.
Yep.
That is on Instagram as well as Twitter, I think, yes?
Yes, that's right, yeah.
Excellent. There's the Korean Canuck. USIC, everyone. Thank you very much, USIC.
Thank you very much, yeah.
All right, like I said, it's a really light show today. I'm trying to see if moving to a later hour will help with more people coming in and being able to show off their talents. I know I've got friends who would love to be a part of it, but they're getting off of work or something like that. So I'm going to close the show then with, I'm going to try this. I want to let everyone know that we've got this fun show coming up. It's this Friday. It's called Drunk Romeo and Juliet. It's my drinking Shakespeare company called Spirited Shakespeare. And here's what's going to happen. Basically, I've got a group of 10 actors who are going to be playing all the roles in Romeo and Juliet, and we'll have bottles of booze next to us. And while we are performing, you, the audience, gets to buy the actors virtual drinks, and whoever gets a drink has to drink it as they're going. So if the audience decides to gang up and make sure that Romeo gets really, really wasted, that is entirely up to you. But it's going to be a lot of fun. It's in honor of William Shakespeare's birthday this Friday, and since that's coming up, I figured that I will do a little something Shakespeare-ish. I had this idea a little while ago. I love trying new takes on Shakespeare because I think there's so many universal themes in Shakespeare. And that so much of it is still very, very relevant today. So I thought it'd be really cool to try out a production of Shakespeare, of Richard III, but it's set in like 1930s gangland Chicago. So I'm going to perform for you all the opening soliloquy from Richard III as envisioned in my production, which is called Richard the Third, and that's what we will do. So give me 1 second here. We're going to just kind of set the mood and get some music. And here is the opening soliloquy from Richard III.
Now is the winter of our discontent. May glorious summer by this sun of York and all the clouds that lowered upon our house in the deep bosom of the ocean buried. Now our brows, bound with victorious wreaths, our bruised arms hung up for monuments, our stern alarms changed to merry meetings, our dreadful marches to delightful measures. Grim-visaged warhead there, smooth his wrinkled front, and now, instead of mounting barbed steeds to fright the souls of fearful adversaries, he capers nimbly in a lady's chamber to the lascivious pleasings of a lute. But I, that am not shaped for sportive tricks, nor made to court an amorous looking-glass, I, that am curtailed of this fair proportion, cheated of feature by dissembling nature, I, that want love's majesty to strut before wanton ambling nymph. I, that am curtailed of this fair proportion, cheated of dissembling nature, that so lamely and unfashionable that dogs bark at me as I halt by them, while I, this weak piping time of peace, have no delight to pass away the time. Unless to spy my shadow in the sun, a deskant than mine own deformity. Therefore, since I cannot prove a lover to entertain these farewell spoken days, I am determined to prove a villain and hate the idle pleasures of these days. Plots have I laid, inductions dangerous by drunken prophecies, libels and dreams to set my brother Clarence and the king in deadly hate the one against the other. And if Edward be as true and just as I am subtle, false, and treacherous, then this day should Clarence be closely mewed up about a prophecy that says that G of Edward's heirs, the murderer shall be. Ooh, thy thoughts down to my soul. Here Clarence comes.
There we are. Just a bit of Shakespeare for you all from my interpretation of Richard III, which I would love to set in like a 1930s Chicago or New York, where he is trying to become the head of a mafia. I think would be a really, really interesting take. But if you enjoy Shakespeare and you enjoy drinking, please check out my Drunk Romeo and Juliet, which will be on this Friday at 9 p.m. Pacific. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. All the actors are drinking, and you, the audience, gets to buy them drink and gets to shape how the show goes. And then at the end of the day, we split all the money, and you will have contributed towards some out-of-work actors actually doing something. So that's what we have going on Friday. So once again, don't forget that Wednesdays I'm doing virtual karaoke. Mondays is always this. If you would like to come and perform, please come and share your talents. If you have friends who might be interested in performing, please feel free to share this and let them know. Like I said, we're keeping it high and tight tonight. Thank you so much to everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you all in the weeks to come. Until then, stay safe, stay tuned, and keep buggering